Hey everybody, welcome back to Realistic Physique. I'm here today to introduce my weighted vest. Yes, it is a weighted vest. Don't worry if it looks like something else. This particular model does look like it could be something else. I'm afraid if I was in the wrong location, the police might think I'm up to no good and try to blast at me. Thankfully, this would probably protect me. It is filled with different metal plates, and I can decide to add or remove these plates whenever I want. I mean, you could get one of these cheap and then just spend more on heavier plates later. Sometimes I'll fasten them together with rubber bands or something because they might make a little noise as you are moving around. But essentially what this does is it makes it as if you were a heavier person. So any activity you do is going to be more difficult. Could be walking, jogging, taking the stairs, doing push-ups, hiking, anything. Even if you were doing some chores around the house, your heart rate would likely be higher than usual. Does it look a little strange? Yes, this one does, obviously, but I would not let that stop you. I know Arnold Schwarzenegger and his friends back in the day, they did all kinds of stuff that looks strange. I think they did pull-ups in the subway, probably did push-ups everywhere in public, and they had to sit on each other to do calf raises because the machines weren't challenging enough, and they just didn't care. I think that's the way to go. Sometimes looking a little different from others is the easiest and quickest way to make quick progress, and it's so freeing not to care what other people think. We'll say that this is a little bit hard to put on and take off, especially hard to put on without a buddy because of the velcro straps that go to the back. Although I have a special method, I will strap it first and then I will raise it up over my head and drop it down onto myself, doing a little bit of this, which again, looks a little weird, but it works. Yeah, so just don't overdo it with these for a couple of reasons. One is it could give you tinnitus, or if you have it, it could make your ears ring louder from the pressure. And another reason is that if you were to go crazy heavy, which I have tried before, I've carried, I don't know, 45 or more pounds to hike up the mountain. It can put too much pressure on your hips, and it could also cause the arch in your foot to collapse. So that would hurt and sideline you for a while. So even though it is fun to go heavy and try to be like a Marine or some military person or something, slow and steady wins the race. You can add a little bit of weight each time and get used to it. I haven't hit my cardio load goal yet today, so I'm thinking about taking this up the stairs for a bit, or maybe I'll go for a walk in the neighborhood. And of course, I will get a few stares from some neighbors, but that's just how it goes. These plates currently add up to about 9 kg or 20 pounds, which is not that bad, but it does take some getting used to, and it might really bother you if you decide to go for an insanely long walk or something. Other people prefer to use backpacks. I know there are advantages and disadvantages to both of these. This vest lets you distribute the weight evenly on both sides, but I can't use it to carry anything useful. I guess I could probably fill some of these with snacks or something, or some little tiny water bottles. Yeah, but there are all kinds of exercises you can do with this. Even just doing push-ups, I'm sure would be so much harder. I just tried to do some jumping jacks, but it was kind of bouncing around too much. But yeah, something to think about. Putting one of these on lets you know what it would be like if you were that much heavier. Kind of like it could let you empathize for somebody who is overweight or obese. And then once you finally take it off, you get to know just how freeing it is, that freedom, again, of being lightweight, like you're walking around up on the moon. Have you got one of these? Have you ever tried a weighted vest or a backpack for rucking? Have you found one that looks a little less suspicious than mine? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. And remember, like and subscribe if you're a cool guy. Bye bye.